This is just a quick update. If you saw from my last video about a week or so ago, did an update on my 1-year review of having a CCW, and I had the Glock 42. I knew when I did that video I probably did it a little bit earlier than I should have, because I had thoughts of giving my son the Glock 42. He was wanting it, and decided to do some more research, and I found out that Glock does make a 9mm, the Glock 43. It's almost the same weapon as the 42. It's just slightly wider in the grip. Same with the slide being slightly wider. The barrel, the slide is only about quarter, maybe a half an inch longer. Well, I've put it in my Glock 42 holster. It does fit the 42 holster, which is fine. But because of the retainer that I had put on it, the retainer was made for the 42, and being that little bit of half an inch is enough that it does interfere with my retainer. I'm going to change this out. I found out from the manufacturer of this that they do have this exact same one. It is made for a 43. I'm going to go to them and size up the weapon with it, make sure that it will work out. I'm sure it will. I don't have any problem with these people that make up these holsters. They're good ones. I'll then change the front of it here and put on a different style retainer I have in my mind. I think will work out better. I bought this knowing that I wanted the 42 in the FDE, and at the time that I called my dealer, my gun dealer, because I was looking for the 42 in the FDE, he had sold it the day before to a local police officer. He told me that he had a Glock 43, and that's when I found out a little more about it. He had the black one in stock. They don't, at this time that he's aware of, they don't make the 43 in the FDE, the flat dark earth. Shortly they should. It seems to be a popular color. I like it. My son is undecided whether he's going to keep the black 42 or give that to his wife, and he will get another 42 for himself, or he might wind up taking this 43 off of me if I can get the 43 in the flat dark earth. That's what I want. I want the FDE. I do like the color of it. Like I said, my son does not. So I went ahead and got the black G43 with the anticipation that maybe I'll give it to my son, sell it to him, and he'll be happy with that, because it's basically the same weapon. There's just so slightly difference in them, which is fine. It suits my purposes fine, my needs fine. I'm happy with the 9mm. I only went with the 380 because of its size. Because you saw in my last video, I only open carry, and I did not want all this sticking up behind my back, between me and my seat, going up my back. That bothered me with the Smith & Wesson SD9. It was way too large, way too heavy. So, because now I've changed out and the mags are slightly different than the 43, the 42 to 43, I had to change out my mag holder again. This is probably mag holder number 6. I've turned them sideways. I like the idea of having them sideways. I went with a double belt loop holder on this one compared to the one that I made the same way for the Glock 42 with a single piece on the back for the belt loop. Well, with this setup here, it allows me to put the belt loop on my pants right in between these two, and it keeps it from sliding around on my belt. I've had this on now for 4 days. It's very, very comfortable. It's not moving around. It's not poking me in my side. It's worked out great. I think I'm pretty much satisfied with this. I'm not sure of the Velcro holder yet. I'm giving that a try for the first time. It's easy enough to change out and put on a snap. Won't be a problem. I will need to get it home and get some color on it so that the two will match in color. Not that this has any color put on it. This is completely natural use. Okay, I haven't done anything to this. I haven't polished it. There's no clear coat or nothing on this thing. This is strictly natural from the gun maker, and it was this color when I first got it. This one, I will add some color to it. I don't want to wait the time it takes to get the color onto this one naturally. So I'm going to go ahead and add color to this one and get it to match up to the other holster. This is what I was looking for months and months ago. But I didn't know about this if they had it. I just recently found out about this. And although it is, because of it being heavier itself, being a little bigger, the ammo being slightly heavier, yeah, I've picked up maybe, another pound on this thing. So where the Glock 42 was somewhere around 1.5 pounds, this is pushing over 2 pounds. It hasn't been an issue yet. I don't believe it'll be an issue. I hope it won't be an issue. If so, hey, I know for a fact I can get the Glock 42 in the FDE. So I've always got that. But as I explained in the last video, this is getting to be expensive. Buying this one, buying another one in the FDE, yeah, I don't have to. I know I don't have to. At this point, it's getting to be a stylish thing than anything else. So, there you have it, guys. A little quick update. I knew when I did the video on the Glock 42 and my 1-year CCW review that this was going to happen. I knew I'd wind up finding me a 9mm and a small setup. There's a couple other brands that do have it in a small platform. I was not comfortable with those. I did try those a year ago. That's the reason I did not buy them at that time, that I went with the Smith & Wesson SD9 as my first one. I didn't like the compacts or even the subcompacts that they had out at that time for the different manufacturers. When Glock came out with their 42, I was like, I had to have that. After adding the extension, which I've got in the mail, a +1 extension for the Glock 43, that should be in the mail by the time I get home. I'll be ready to attach it. This is the stock extension that comes with the brand new weapon. It automatically comes with one mag with the extension already on it, and one mag that is just a regular stock flat foot plate, or floor plate, some people call them. This is just my backup mag. It only has full metal jacket in this one as my backup. I don't plan on having to fire 6 shots at somebody, but there are misses at times. It could happen, and I may need a secondary mag to finish off the problem. And so that one is fine for now. I get the +1, I'll try that out on here, and I'll use this one with the extended pinky grip on it. I'll put into my mag holder, and that way I'll have both of those set up that way. Well, there you have it. Just a quick review. I knew I was hesitant about doing that last one, but thought I'd go ahead and get it done. There you have it, Glock 43. Catch y'all later.